So, I realize this. The main reason why I enjoy group settings is because now I'm able to tell the voice fluctuations. I'm able to tell if you like me for generally enjoying my company, or if you like me because of intimidation, or if you're trying to manipulate me. Because what I've come to realize when people communicate with other people, you get different versions of them. And I've noticed that a lot, even within myself, that I'm able to be more bubbly, more open, and more honest because some people's that's fucking annoying as other people's thank you very much for telling me that. Thank you. Whew, that is very much total. It's the amount of information I want. You did not give me any TMI. This is what I want. Whereas others, it's like you're sharing too much. You're saying this too much. You're being too much of this. You're being too much of that. And it's just, is it because you just generally don't like me? You're generally irritated and irritable type person? Is it because you're running out of time? Like, I'm always thinking of, like, why don't you have time? Fuck it. Like, you don't need to have time for my shenanigans. Fuck it. Sometimes I don't even want to deal with my own shit. So it's like, if you're going to be dismissive, be honest, blunt, and quick about it. That's all I ask. Be honest, blunt, and quick about it. Just because I have and am aware that others will play on this just to get to their next thing. Like, one thing that I've that people used to do to me, and I'm just like, I don't give a fuck. I can sense it and I can smell it from a mile away. People will break the ice and be like, hi, and I'll be like, hey. And there's like, they'll be like, hey, and I'll say hi because I don't typically say hey. So they'll try to break the conversation, asking how you're doing, and this leads up to a big ask, or at least that's how I think about it. Because it'll be like, just, you ain't talked to them like 3 to 4 months, blah this, blah that, and then they'll just try to break the ice, be like asking how you're doing, blah this, blah, like maybe get 2 responses, 3 responses into it, and then bam, they'll ask for that ticket price. Hey, can you loan me some money? Hey, can you take me somewhere? Hey, could you buy this from me? Hey, can and it's like, whoa. I generally thought we were having a fucking conversation. How the fuck are you gonna spring this shit up on me, Mr. Salesman, Mrs. Salesman, it's salesman? What the fuck? If you don't want to fucking talk to me, the fuck you talking to me? If you want to ask something, come and ask something. Don't be trying to be like, hey, how are you doing? That's great. How's the family? That's amazing. What's your dog doing? That's great. Hey, can I get something? It typically doesn't make it to like third thing. Typically it's 2 questions and then they ask for what they want. Sometimes it'll be 1 question, they ask for what they want. It's just like, at this point, because that's what bothers me, because I feel like I've learned who those people are and how they look like in life and in other people, just because it's not always going to be who you think it is, or at least not how I think about it. So it's just like, why are we talking? You trying to fuck me? You trying to hire me? You trying to lie to me? What you trying to talk to me about? You trying to use me? You trying to exploit me? What you trying to get out of me? Are you bored? Where are you trying? What is this? What's the point of interactions? And that's probably the main reason why I don't like starting conversations, because in my mind, if I don't have anything that I want from you, then what the fuck am I going to talk to you? If I don't want your pussy, I generally do and don't care what's going on in your life, just because, like, what am I going to do? What can I do? Nothing, exactly. So therefore, it's like, it's nice to know what's going on, especially if it's like something hectic and bad. Like, currently my life situation, what's going on, I've been staying in my car, looking for jobs, and probably spending stupid money on like fast food, shit like that. Cause like, do I have places to go? I don't know. I haven't really asked. I will be 100%, 1,000,000% honest about that. In my mind, I do think I do have places to go, but one of the places I've been to, the atmosphere too fucking toxic. People are emotionally dysregulated, but I'm the problem. Cool. Not going back there. Another place that I figured that could have been an option. They're already, in my personal mind, I feel like they're already at full capacity, high stress. Like, everywhere I'm thinking of, it's just high stress areas. I'm just like, I'm gonna try my chances. Just because I grew up in a mini asylum where it didn't matter what the fuck I said, all this and all that. And the worst part is we're all adults, but that's not really true. Like, we all have the physical body, we all have the physical appearance to be adults, but when it comes to communicating and interacting and enacting things, well, some of us are adults and some of us, well, when are you gonna be done playing with your costume? Don't forget to put it up so you can put it on tomorrow, okay? Okay. It confused the absolute shit out of me, because how the fuck are you this old? How the fuck have you made it this far? And I do realize when I ask these questions how it more or less happens is people just don't give a shit. Like, as long as you don't bother me, fine. And I'm pretty sure I've said this in the video before, and maybe in this one, I don't know, I'd be talking a lot. one person's annoyance is another person's amazement, if not another person's, oh, that ain't shit. So therefore, what one person won't stand for, another person's more than happy to fucking cater you all the way through it. And it fucking bothers me just because now that I'm aware of it. Growing up, I was told, oh, you won't have somebody there to clean up after you. There are literally jobs for janitors. There are literally jobs for caretakers. There are literally people that will literally submit their whole entire life to other people's happiness. I'm not even talking about personal assistance and shit like that. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I love you, so I'm willing to do whatever the fuck you want to. Oh, I want that old gold. I want the old good love, the stuff my grandparents had, when my granddaddy used to cheat on my grandmother all the time, pay for all of her bills and beat the living shit out of her and come home and rape her and all this stuff. I want them good old days. I want a woman that's going to make sure dinner's on the table before I get home, to make sure the bed's taken care of, the kids are taken care of. I want something that's obsolete and that wasn't even healthy back then, but I want it now. I want it. I want it now. And I'm not one of those type of people. Like, I'm the type of person, whenever I get my shit settled with whoever the fuck I choose to be with, like, we're gonna have that whole entire 50-50, or like, I'm not gonna say 50-50 100%, because like, there's some things I'm going to be able to do that she can't do. There's going to be something that she can't do that I can't do. But at the end of the day, what I'm getting at is we're going to be a team, essentially. It's not going to be, I do all this, she does all that, or she does all that, and I do all this. No, we're going to interchange. Or maybe, like, there's going to be some things, like I said, skill set-wise, that they're going to be far more superior than I am at. So, therefore, they do it because they're the only one of us that can. Like, I could try, but I'm going to fuck this shit up on accident. So, I'm going to leave it to the professional, which is her. And there's some things I can do that I assume that she wouldn't be able to. So, like, but within the respects of that, I'm not going to take her for granted. I would hope that she does not take me for granted, because I've seen where love can go wrong. 999. I've been seeing a lot of angel numbers lately. See, the problem is, from my experience, you know about love, Ethan. You ain't been in a relationship. Actually, I had a relationship early on this year, but the problem with being in a relationship and being in a relationship with somebody you love is it's easy to be in a relationship, but to be in a relationship that's loving and caring, kind and considerate, in my personal opinion, it should not be rushed, but everybody feels at different rates. So therefore, I could believe y'all could meet today, be married tomorrow, and be together for 20 years, as well as I could believe that y'all could be together for 20 years and still not even think once about marriage. And that's just because someone's stagnant, while other people's, like, they knew from the moment they locked eyes, from that fucking first kiss, even before they had sex, even before they thought about kids, from the first lock of their eyes, they knew that was their person. And some people's like, I just don't want to be alone. And it's not my problem. I don't want to, like, it's not like I don't want to be alone, which is why I don't have a girlfriend. Because, like, if I was afraid of being alone, I would easily be in relationships right now. But I've never had an issue not being alone. My biggest issue has been being understood, being listened to, being heard for what I said, instead of just people's like, I heard you, and then completely disregard what I just said. Like, what I said was a fucking warning. The fuck are you? Can't be mad. I'm black. I'm foreign. I'm young. Can't be black. I'm black. I'm foreign. I'm young. Can't be mad. I'm black. I'm foreign. I got a penis too. I'm black. I'm male. I'm foreign. I'm young. I don't need to deal with them. Why do I know this is bad business every time I interact with them. So what do I expect aside from shit? I know to expect shit. We've done this multiple times. We've danced, and every time we dance, it seems like I take a loss. But honestly, it's just a lesson learned. And the lesson I've learned from you is, it's 16 years, 7 years, 5 years, 2 weeks, 10 minutes. Every time we've interacted, it's always been shit. And I know I do not produce shit. And if I did, I would produce quality shit. That's how good I am. I do quality. Even when I do bad, I still do good at it. So it's like, I know it's gotta be you. It can't be me. But it is a little bit me, because I continue to come back to you and entertain you and allow you to screw me over all these times, even though I know. And one time that I thought, like, maybe. No, it's what it always has been and always will be. You do not change for me. You'll change for yourself. And that's assuming you will change. So therefore, I need to find people that I could do business with instead of business for, because I don't want to do business for you. I want to do business with you. And some people just don't get it. Doing business for people is just doing things for them while they reap the overhead and get all, if not the bigger stack. Doing business with people is y'all divide that shit 50-50. Or at least it's my belief system. I could be fucking delusional. Nah, I probably am. But either way, like a spoiled brat, I'm blessed and I get my shit. And I get everything I ever fucking wanted. I just never knew what I wanted, so I just get random shit half the time. It's like, oh, this is cool until it isn't. This is fun until it isn't. They are nice until we leave the group and I get to see who they truly are when nobody else is watching. Nobody's going to believe me if I told them who you really are. So therefore, you set a metaphorical bar as well as I get to see the real bar. And the real bar is lower than the metaphorical bar. The world sees you and I see you. And we don't see the same view. So how am I going to tell the world you're... Nah, they'll figure it out for themselves. And I can only warn those that want to listen, even if I tell every single body. With receipts in hand, I've got so much proof. There's no way you could be in disbelief. I too know that there are other delusional people in this reality, and I'm not the only Delulu. So therefore, thank you for whatever you've given to me. Because you didn't need to give me kindness. You didn't need to give me peace. You didn't need to always be honest with me. You didn't need to teach me the way that you taught me. But I learned anyways. And I learned through working with you and around you, and sometimes being hurt by you, that you're good for something. You're just not good for me. So thank you for showing me who you are in the group setting, and fuck you, because I learned who you are personally. So I could ring the bell, but they only listen for dinner time, and it's not time to eat. It's time for other people to just sleep. Thank you for listening to my madness. Time to get gas and, I don't know, self-entertain until self is dead.